Hello, I'm Justin Davis, the Fertilizer Application Product Manager here at SurePoint Ag, and today I'll be reviewing our Model Year 26 Planter Early Order Program. We'll get started today by reviewing the terms of our EOP. Early Order Program terms include both our fertilizer application systems as well as the GFX hydraulic row cleaners. The discount, 5% in addition to your standard dealer discount. The ordering period for systems will be June 1st through August 31st of 2025. Shipping period will be July 1st through October 31st of 2025 at SurePoint Ag's discretion, and the payment for systems will be due November 30th, 2025. Qualifying orders will be complete system orders, and the minimum system order will be $5,000 retail. Eligible fertilizer systems will be complete SurePoint fertilizer systems consisting of pump right, tower, and/or Spartan, distribution plumbing of the rows, and control harnessing. Systems may also include SurePoint controllers, tanks, and other optional components. Purchase of components or partial systems are not eligible for this program. Eligible GFX hydraulic row cleaners will be complete GFX hydraulic row cleaner system consisting of the GFX body, stem, trash wheels, and our reflex isobus control platform. Purchases of components or partial systems are not eligible for this program. System details required for fertilizer application systems. Customers will need to furnish fertilizer application rates and other necessary information. Dealers are responsible for confirming the accuracy of the fertilizer products, application rates, and other equipment information provided by the customer, which are summarized in the quote. This is necessary to get the right major components in each fertilizer system, pump, flow meter, and plumbing all sized correctly. GFX hydraulic row cleaners. Customers will need to furnish system requirements including the planter make and model, number of rows, row spacing, and your in-cab display. If you don't know all the details, let us know and we can finalize those details at the time of order. Pricing. SurePoint will honor EOP quoted prices for 60 days from the date of the quote. Late payment, invoices not paid by November 30th, 2025 will forfeit all program discounts and be subject to late payment interest charges. For payment via check, the envelope must be postmarked on or before November 30th, 2025. For payment via ACH or wire transfer, funds transfer must be complete on or before November 30th, 2025. The difference is in the details. SurePoint focuses on the details for ultimate system flexibility and to alleviate problems in the field. Our systems have more range than any system on the market. For example, 3 to 30 gallon per acre of a low rate infrarow application, and up to 5 to 50 gallon per acre on a high rate system. SurePoint offers systems to fit all growers' needs from simple to the most sophisticated setups on the market. Now we'll take a look at what may be included in the complete system from SurePoint Ag. Starting in the cab, SurePoint offers two different ECUs. Our Sentinel 1000 model, it's a single product ECU rate controller, utilizes SurePoint Ag's Level 1 ECU, and you can pair up to 3 Sentinel 1000s for multiple functions. We also have our Sentinel 2000 ECU. It has 4 product functionality, utilizes SurePoint Ag's Level 2 ECU, and can be fully customized to your operation. And we also integrate with your technologies. It may be a Green Star rate controller, John Deere rate controller 2000, Ag Leader ISO module. Ag Leader has several modules we integrate into as well, but we can tie our systems into other rate controllers on the market as well. And now we'll take a look at our pump solutions, starting with our Spartan direct injection pump. Spartan provides direct injection of liquid chemical, fertilizer, biological, or other products into the carrier flow stream. Our Tower 12-volt electric pump system is an economical pumping system for applications that require 5 gallon per minute or less. And then our pump right, our hydraulically driven diaphragm pump. It's a diaphragm pump with variable speed hydraulic drive that adjusts pump speed to achieve the correct flow rate. It's ideal for pumping systems for applications from 2 gallon a minute to 80 gallon per minute. We have customers that will mount a pump right on an implement. They do have the ability to pull product from saddle tanks, from a pull behind cart. They have tremendous suction, and the pump right's just a very versatile, robust pumping solution offered by SurePoint Ag. SurePoint's dedicated nearly 2 decades of creating an unmatched knowledge and expertise on the components that successfully deliver all different types of fertilizer. Application technologies used in other systems require 80 or 100 mesh strainers to ensure small passages and moving parts of the system function correctly. SurePoint has developed new industry-leading application technology. The ability to successfully work with all types of fertilizer is a requirement. For our pump right hydraulic drive pumps, we do use a 20 mesh screen on our tower systems, our electric pump. We use a 30 mesh strainer in those. Because of the way we've designed our systems with the use of flow meters that have no moving parts, a metering tube, and our distribution plumbing, we don't need tight mesh strainers in our systems. Now we'll take a look at our different distribution systems we may quote for your customer. Starting with just a basic flow indicator and orifice setup, it's simple and lowest cost. Each application row is equipped with a check valve body connected to tubing or hose. In the check valve, a disc orifice is installed. Our dual metering tube, it's a simple, reliable, and lower cost solution. Each application row is equipped with a dual check valve connected to 2 metering tubes. Those dual check valves are also on-off valves, so you can use the on-off valve to utilize the small tube, the large tube, or both tubes at the same time. Gen 3 LiquiShift. LiquiShift utilizes 2 metering tubes and provides the technology to automatically shift between tubes to maintain an optimal system pressure. Gen 3 LiquiShift utilizes a zip valve on each row, providing a positive shutoff and eliminates spring check valves. And Sentinel Row Control. Control the application rate of each row by using Sentinel Row Control. Using the Sentinel EMAG flow meter technology, Sentinel Row Control accurately and reliably measures and controls flow to each row. Now we'll take a look at the sales process at SurePoint Ag. Pictured here is our dealer toolbox. That can be found at surepointag.com/toolbox. First, we'll take a look at the request a quote on the left-hand side. Request a quote takes you to our website to fill out a quote form that we use to build the quote. So when you go to request a quote, you'll fill out the customer information and click submit. That'll go to your inside salesperson at SurePoint. They will receive that information, put your quote together, and send you a dealer and retail copy of that quote. We also have our SurePoint Ag building price. Building price takes you to our support site and allows you, the dealer, to quote the SurePoint system. So if you have a customer sitting in front of you in your office, you want to get them a quick price on a system, you and your customer can run through our building price to get a system quote. When you complete that, it will give you your dealer and retail copies of that quote as well. You can also call our office toll free at 866-626-3670. Talk to your inside salesperson. They'll ask you all the questions needed to build that custom system for your end customer. The quote turnaround should be less than 24 hours, and both the dealer and retail quote are emailed to the dealer salesperson, revealing dealer discounts and EOP discounts on your dealer copy. System orders. The dealer salesperson verifies the accuracy of the system specs and places the order for the quoted system. SurePoint Sales provides a copy of the order along with our EOP agreement form. Once your PO is submitted, this locks you into EOP payment terms, and the system is shipped and invoiced in accordance with EOP terms. This is a copy of our EOP agreement form, and again, a copy of this EOP agreement form and your sales order will be emailed to you once you submit a PO to SurePoint. Now we'll review SurePoint installation options. Installation at the dealership. SurePoint has several field install teams, and they will continue to provide installation services to dealers as they haven't done in previous years. SurePoint provides upfront guaranteed pricing for installations unless the scope of work changes from what was communicated at the time the system is ordered from SurePoint. And the lack of capacity or expertise in dealer service departments is a great reason to utilize our SurePoint installation teams. For our Deere dealers, we do offer a near factory installation option in Moline and Peyton. For model year 26 planters that will qualify for near factory installs, it includes 1775 NTs, 1795, 1725C, and DB planters. Option codes for those in the John Deere building price for model year 26 are option code 9961, SurePoint Ag liquid system install, or option code 9962, which will be our planner attachments install for our GFX row cleaners. In the Deere building price, we are listed under the optional section, or you can search SurePoint at the top of the page and it will find the SurePoint option codes for both our application systems and our row cleaners and closing wheels. Once our option codes are found, you can click the arrow under no added cost for a longer explanation of each option. It will also provide a hyperlink you can click to take you to a SurePoint web page that will give you an overview of the SurePoint product categories available to you as a John Deere dealer for near factory installation. Now we'll take a look at the process for using our near factory installation option from Moline and Payton. Number 1, order the planner. Use the John Deere build and price to spec out your planner. If you're interested in a SurePoint liquid system, choose option code 9961. If you're interested in a SurePoint planner attachment, choose code 9962. Number 2, build your system. There's 3 options we discussed earlier for configuring and pricing the SurePoint system. Using our dealer toolbox, you can click on Request a Quote to complete our online form. Click on our build and price from the toolbox to configure a complete system on our support site, or call our office to request a quote. When you convert that quote to an order, please provide the COMAR number for the planner the system will be installed on. Number 3, near factory installation. SurePoint uses the COMAR number to communicate with John Deere on your specific planner. SurePoint system arrives at the near factory location before John Deere completes the planner, and our SurePoint installation crews will install and test your system when the installation is complete. And number 4, the planner ships to you. When the installation is complete, SurePoint contacts John Deere and they arrange freight to the dealer. If your planner was marked for will call, SurePoint contacts the dealer to notify them the planner is ready. SurePoint will then invoice the dealer for the system and installation. Why would I choose a SurePoint system? Customers may desire just a basic system with the lowest cost. We can also add a second product to an existing exact rate system. Customers often also request dual product application systems with 2 SurePoint systems. And customers may also be using fertilizer products, for example, suspensions or biologicals that are not compatible with exact rate. I also want to talk about 2 more EOP programs that will be running in the near future. The first is for our NH3 systems. So the terms for that program will be on the discount 4% in addition to your standard dealer discount. The ordering period will be June 1st through July 15th of 2025. The shipping period will be July 1st through August 15th of 2025 at SurePoint Ag's discretion. Payments will be due September 30th of 2025, and qualifying orders will be complete system orders, and the minimum system order will be $5,000 retail. Eligible NH3 systems will be complete SurePoint NH3 systems consisting of inlet plumbing, safety breakaways, torpedoes, splitters, manifolds, plumbing of the rows, and control harnessing. Systems may also include Sentinel rate control and temperature monitoring. Purchase of components or partial systems are not eligible for this program. SurePoint Ag also offers planting and seeding systems, including our MVX electric seed meter, RFX row unit suspension, and our M-Series closing wheels. There will be more to come in the following days for our planner technology upgrades EOP, so watch your email for more information on that program. One final thing I'd like to mention today is our new online training tool, SurePoint University. SurePoint University was started in November of 2024. There's 3 learning paths you, the dealer, can select to learn more on our application systems, our spray tender lineup, and also our planting and seeding systems. Multiple courses are available under each learning path, with more classes to come in May of 2025. You can also access SurePoint University through our dealer toolbox. Click on SurePoint University, and if you haven't already, get a dealer login and sign up for the learning paths that will better educate your staff to sell SurePoint products at your dealership. That concludes our early order program presentation today. I appreciate you taking the time to review our program with me. And if you have any further questions on anything, please feel free to call the office or email me as well at justin.davis@surepointag.com, and we'll get your questions answered. Have a great day.